Hi, everyone. My name is Annalise Delgado. I'm the content marketing manager here at Sticky.io. And if you didn't already know, Sticky.io is an e-commerce platform that specializes in subscription management and recurring billing. So that means we hear a lot of questions about subscriptions, and more specifically, how do brands get started with a subscription program? So here to answer this question is our VP of Marketing, Thomas Marks. Thomas, hi, thanks so much for joining us. Let's jump right in. What are the top 5 things that you tell brands when they want to launch a subscription program?
Hi, Annalise. Yep, great question. I think the first thing I would say is to start small. You don't need to enable subscriptions on every product that you offer. Pick a few products that lend themselves to replenishment models and enable subscriptions on those so that you can, start to test and learn. And I think that would take me, into my second suggestion, which is that the best way to get started in subscriptions is to launch test subscription campaigns so that you can get some initial insights. And then you can offer subscriptions based on the products that tested the best during your initial test campaigns. Testing allows you to start small and then expand based on the test campaigns that you've been successful with. Another key, I think, aspect of being successful in subscriptions is to offer your customers the ability to self-manage their subscription. And what I mean by this is that you need to provide customers the ability to flexibly manage their subscription via an online portal starting from day one. Customers need to have the ability to pause, to change the frequency, and to change the components of their subscriptions so that they, over the lifetime of the subscription, will continue to be happy with the purpose. The next thing I would say is to focus on loyalty. Just because customers subscribe to your product doesn't mean that they are locked in for life. What you need to do is to continuously use personalization and recommendations to safeguard customer loyalty and extend the customer lifetime value. The next thing that I would say is to leverage tools. You need to have a robust subscription platform with built-in tools that help you track churn rates, customer lifetime value, chargebacks, and other important metrics that highlight the health of your subscription program. I mean, the entire purpose of having a subscription model is to increase customer lifetime value. So it's very important that you have a full set of tools to assist you in that process.
Thanks, Thomas. So I wanted to go back to one of the points that you said, and it was about offering customers the flexibility to pause, change, manage their subscriptions. And that's great news for brands, but I think a lot of times on the other side of the spectrum, it really saves your customer service teams times as well, because they're not going in and managing, each aspect of the subscription, correct?
Yeah, absolutely true. I mean, when you have a subscription business model, a lot of the requests that you're going to receive, that your customer service team would receive, would be, I want to pause my subscription because I'm going to be out of town when it normally ships, or I have too much product and so I want to switch from a 1 month frequency to a bi-monthly frequency, or I simply want something different. I mean, in my own subscriptions that I have, for different types of products, you have a bundle often in a subscription. And over time, you might want to change the content of that bundle. It's especially true like in wine subscriptions or cosmetic subscriptions, where things change seasonally.
And it sounds like whether things are changing seasonally or, we are approaching 2021 with a different viewpoint and goals than we did before the pandemic. Whatever your business goals are, it's important to start off your subscription program with these key foundations, because that's going to enable you to grow in the future and to scale, correct?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely correct. I mean, one of the things that's been true about the pandemic is that it certainly changed the way that we as consumers, procure products. And so if you think about it, a large portion of what we buy is replenishable. I mean, if it's, something as simple as toilet paper to whether it be, a face care routine, or whether it be, food sources that you need to replenish, there's so much of e-commerce that lends itself to subscription. And so, when you're thinking about getting started, that's a key component of looking at your product mix and what are the things that people buy repeatedly. I'm not going to buy a scarf every month. At least I'm not. Some people might, but I am going to buy, a face care routine and other, household necessities that you need.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Thomas, thank you so much for talking with us. If you have questions for the Sticky.io team, you can always connect with us on social media. We're on Facebook and LinkedIn at sticky.io, and you can also find us on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks so much.